welcome to another apartment tour video. So for the 100th video on my channel, I wanted to do an apartment tour video. I know a lot of you like to watch my apartment tour videos. If you haven't seen the previous two, go check that out now. I thought I'll start by answering a few questions that I got. So I am still living in Causeway Bay, Wan Chai area. We really like this area. I know a lot of you said, why don't you move somewhere further, like New Territories, to Moon Yu Long, but we still feel like that's kind of far for us and we just prefer living on Hong Kong Island, so we decided to stay here. Luckily, we found a place bigger. We lived in nano apartments, which was very small and not too comfortable but bearable, but now we are living in a 317 square feet apartment and we're only paying 12,000 Hong Kong dollars, but that doesn't include electricity and water, so we do pay for that separately. And it is a bit pricey because we have a pet now, so we have to leave the AC running like all the time. Right now it's off, so I'm like sweating right now. But yeah, and another thing is that this is a walk up, so we do have to walk up 5 floors in order to get here, but that's one of the sacrifices that I made because I really wanted a dog. So yeah, living in an old kind of building with stairs is a lot cheaper than living in an apartment with a lift. Another thing I love about this apartment is that we do get our own rooftop and it's the same size as our house, so it just feels a lot bigger. I feel like we've got double the space. So yeah, this house has 2 rooms and a living room and a toilet and a rooftop, and yeah, we're just paying 12,000 Hong Kong dollars. So the first thing you see when you walk in is our living room and kitchen area. And as you can see, this room has windows, which I mean is quite rare in some houses. And what I like about this living room is that we get a lot of privacy. You can see that we're facing a building, so no one can really look into our house, but then we also get sunlight. Not as much sunlight as our previous place, but it's okay, like it's not too much of a big deal. And up here we have this old style AC, which I'm not too keen on. I do prefer the more modern one with the remote, but this is fine. It makes the room colder. Right now it's having a problem, so we are going to get it fixed. Down here we have our dining table, which came with the apartment. Luckily we didn't have to move this up 5 levels because we've had to do that with a lot of our furniture. I like this dining table because it has like drawers on the side, so we can just put a lot of treats and all kinds of things in there. And then over here we have our sofa, which we actually got from Carousel. Carousel is an app where people sell like second-hand things. So yeah, this is a sofa bed, and we pull it out every single night when we're watching the TV or when we're just chilling. I'll just show you how big it is. So it's slightly bigger than our old place. I can actually like put my legs on it this time. It's not like dangling.
But it's still tiny.
It is small, yeah. But then it's the perfect size for our apartment because you can see the wall is wide. This light, which Kurt loves, is quite good for this apartment because we wanted more lighting and it's very thin and it could just stay by the wall. We got it from Taobao, so it's like really cheap. And it has like 2 lights or something, right? Or 3 lights. And we do have our main light here, which also changes. Like we have the warm tone and the cold lighting, but we prefer warm lighting. And it also has a fan. So yeah, when we want to save electricity or we don't want to use the AC, we could use the fan instead. And over here we have our TV. Kurt got this from Carousel, and yeah, I think it's like 40 7-inch or something. It's big enough, and then we can play games and watch Netflix. And this already came with the apartment. Originally there was 2 kind of shelves, but we asked the landlord to get rid of his old sofa and his other shelf. We like the space being quite empty. I think it's nice, especially when you have a pet as well, you don't want too much furniture. And then up here, this already came with the apartment. We've just displayed the usual stuff, just our photos. And yeah, this is just a cute little area. So back here we have the internet. We do have to pay for our own Wi-Fi. So yeah, this place doesn't include Wi-Fi and electricity and water. So for electricity and water we pay around 1.5k on top of the rent. Only because we leave the AC on like 24/7. Okay, and now we are in the kitchen. I really like the kitchen because it's L-shaped. It's obviously a lot bigger than what we had before, and we really love cooking, so I feel like this space is quite decent. We did have to buy our own washing machine. Luckily we didn't rig it up ourselves. We ordered it from Fortress, and we got the delivery guy to bring it up. It was like 50 Hong Kong dollars per level. But yeah, I have a new washing machine. And then over here we have a fridge which came with the apartment. Definitely a decent sized fridge. A mini fridge is just really difficult when you cook a lot. It's like you can't put so much stuff in it. So I'm happy to finally have a decent sized fridge. Our microwave was given to us by Kurt's dad, and yeah, we've just got our messy tea section. Over here we have 2 electric stoves. We would have preferred having like fire, but it's fine for now. At least we get 2 stoves, which is kind of rare. Yeah, basically we don't have a proper fan. We only have this tiny fan up here which doesn't really do anything, so we do have to kind of open the windows and stuff to let, you know, the steam go out. We bought this foil thing from Daiso just because the oil spits everywhere. We have drawers here. I mean, it's very basic, but we just put our plates and stuff. Before we had it on a bookshelf and there was a lot of dust on the bookshelf. So yeah, it was kind of annoying. I had to rinse the bowl and the knife and fork like all the time whenever I wanted to use it. But now we can actually store them in there so nothing gets dusty. And then we have this cute section for our air fryer and our seasonings. As you can see, we use a lot of seasonings. And then my favorite part is the sink. It's so difficult to find a big sink. Like, I'm not even joking. It's really hard to find a big kitchen sink and a big toilet sink. I had to go through many houses in order to find this kind of sink. I mean, it's still not big enough. I would love it to be bigger, but this is alright. So yeah, we've got our sink, and then up here, this already came with the apartment. It's a drying rack. We've just decided to hang many things on here. Over here, we have our like rice cooker and kettle, and we bought this from IKEA, and this is from Daiso. And yeah, we just got supplements and pet food. Yeah, so one of the things I don't really like about the kitchen is that we've only got 1 storage space. We've only got 1 cupboard. It is really messy inside, so I'm not going to show you. But yeah, we would have preferred it if they had put like at least 2 or 3 cupboards up here, just so that we can put our canned food and dry food and like any other pots and pans that we have. It would have been nice to just have more storage space, but yeah, we've shoved everything in there. So next to the kitchen we have our toilet, and yeah, I thought I'll talk about this thing. So there's like a screen cover, and this was actually on every single window, and we had to use WD-40 to take it off, and it took like almost 2 days to take everything off. It was such a struggle. I honestly don't recommend any landlord doing this because it just blocks the light, and yeah, we don't really need that much privacy because there's already so much privacy that we get. So this is the toilet, and it's honestly a decent size. We would have preferred it if we had like a glass instead of shower curtains, but yeah, I think it's the same size as our previous place, but the sink is a little bit smaller. But as I said, it's really difficult to find a place with a big sink, so this will do. Has a mini storage area. So I really like this mirror cabinet. It came with the toilet, and yeah, as you can see, most of the stuff is mine, but Kurt has a little area here which he's okay with, right?
Yeah.
And then up here we have our little like boiler tank thing. Yeah, so compared to like previous places where I lived where the water is only hot for like 8 minutes, this place you can shower for like 30 minutes or longer, which is good. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the 2 rooms that we have. They do come with a key. I'm guessing the landlord probably wanted to rent it out to like 2 different people before. But yeah, so this room is the office room. We've put some cages here for obvious reasons because we have a pet, and yeah, he likes to go into the rooms and bite everything. We're still in the middle of training him to not bite stuff. But yeah, so I'll show you my office room first. Okay, so this is my office room slash gym room slash laundry room. We do many things in this room. Over here we have Kurt's gym stuff. He decided to get a bench and a massive yoga mat, which we can't actually use in this room. And then over here I've got my lovely vanity table, so I use that as a desk as well as just a table where I can do my makeup. Yeah, it just has a nice mirror. As you know, I do modeling and I do castings and stuff, so it's really nice to just have a place where I can sit down and do my makeup. One thing I forgot to mention is that there are a lot of things that we brought up to this apartment ourselves, and it was so heavy. So I got this from Carousel, and this was probably the heaviest thing that we carried. It wasn't the TV, it wasn't the sofa, it wasn't anything else, it wasn't the bed, it was this. This chair I need to change. I do want to buy like a proper desk chair because this is very uncomfortable and I've got like back pain from sitting here, especially when I'm editing for hours and hours. So this room has 2 windows. As I said before, we have to scrape off the screen that was there before. Now it's like nice and clean. And we do get a little view. I can see other buildings and other people. So yeah, you don't get too much privacy in this room. But then we have our curtains, which we also got from Taobao. Very, very cheap, and yeah, we didn't really care about like the style or color, we just got anything. What I like about this house is that we both get our own wardrobe. So this is mine. Now I can actually put all my clothes inside. So I've put bags up here, shoes up here, and then I've got all my clean clothes here, and then I've got this box of clothes that are not clean and not dirty. So yeah, this is like what I'm wearing every day. I've got 4 drawers, another one with a key for like important things. And yeah, this side is Kurt's wardrobe. So the wardrobe is basically a wall. And now this is our bedroom, which is a little bit bigger than our office room. So if you saw in one of my other videos, you would have seen us building our bed. We got this from IKEA, and yeah, Kurt had to carry all of this up the stairs. Yeah, this room also has 2 windows with the same view as the office room, and yeah, we've got AC in here, and we we had no idea how to block the light. So it's temporary, but we're just using Kurt's dinosaur mat thing. I'm still trying to figure out like how to cover that tiny window. This is Kurt's wardrobe here. I'm not going to show you inside. Over here we have a tiny bedside shelf. Kurt wanted something a bit bigger, I think. Yeah, I was like, no, we just need something tiny in the corner. Because I sleep on the side where the wall is, in every single house I've always slept like next to the wall, and then I wouldn't be able to get off the bed. Like I would have to climb over Kurt to get off the bed, and for me that was kind of irritating. So now I actually have space here to get off the bed and then walk around. Ideally, obviously I would like to have my own side where I can just get off, but that's for the future. But yeah, that's why I told him I want like a tiny little shelf so that at least I have some space to get off, and we just charge our phone and like have, you know, tissues and little soft toys here. So yeah, this is our bedroom. Another thing is that the wall color is like creamy, and I didn't actually see that when I viewed this place. I thought all the walls were white. Okay, so this is our rooftop. We got this huge sitting area from Carousel. We had to go all the way to Yuen Long to pick it up, and yeah, we got a go-go truck, not even a go-go van, we got a go-go truck to bring this whole thing up here. It was only us two, so yes, I am a very strong person. I can carry this up. So surprisingly, this whole rooftop is the size of our house. So when you look at it from here, it does look kind of small. It's a bit of a mess, but we have a table and 2 ladders from the landlord. And then we also have this thing that pulls out, so for when it's raining, I guess. And yeah, we also have a light up here which is super bright, so whenever we do have a barbecue and invite guests to chill up here, it is nice and bright. I do put some fairy lights on top of here just to make it look pretty. I'm wondering if I should buy some flower pots or something, but then it's like so much effort to bring it up 5 floors, so I don't know if I'm gonna do that. But yeah, this is a decent size rooftop. We have it all to ourselves, and sometimes we let Tissue come up here and run around. Okay, so that was our apartment tour. Thank you so much for watching until the end, and if you're new here, please make sure to subscribe and like and leave a comment down below. For anyone who has more questions, if I missed out on anything, please do ask down in the comment section. Okay, so we'll end the video here. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
You see me shine, yeah. I've been